fair, just. I promise to be forgiving. Nanay, I promise to be a good citizen of this country and to be a good child of God. I promise to take good care of you with all my love and might. And yes, I promise to take good care of myself so I can take good care of others. On this most important day of my life, my graduation day from our beloved Philippine Women's University, my heart overflows with joy. I thank God for Nanay. I thank God that despite dementia, she has not forgotten the name of her son. She knows deep in her heart and in her soul that something else was meant to be. Your words still ring like the church bells of our town, sonorous, powerful, sacred. My son, you're my winner. And for now and always, this is all that matters.
over 100 years, the Philippine Women's University has been known as a leader in quality education. In 1934, PWU moved into its main campus on Taft Avenue, and since the 1970s has been co-educational. Located in the heart of Metro Manila, it is easily accessible by public transport and surrounded by affordable housing. PWU School of Nursing has been offering high-quality, student-centered, and innovative nursing programs for over 6 decades. PWU's graduate programs upgrade the qualifications of nursing professionals, allowing them to advance in their chosen fields in the Philippines and globally. In the allied health fields, PWU pioneered in programs such as pharmacy, which was established in 1926 to train students who want to succeed in any aspect of pharmacy services. The first women doctors polyclinic in the Philippines was set up in PWU in 1951. In 1986, PWU's Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics became the first nutrition program to be accredited by the Philippine Association of Colleges and Universities. PWU was also the first educational institution in the Philippines to focus on the prevention of acute illnesses and chronic diseases through its Master of Science in Clinical Nutrition program, taught jointly with the St. Luke's Medical Center. PWU School of Medical Technology offers a competency-based curriculum enhanced by intensive training in clinical laboratory procedures. Offering a Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology and a Master's program in Medical Technology and Health Systems Management, PWU also offers a certificate program in phlebotomy. In nursing and the allied health fields, PWU continues to play an essential role in healthcare education, producing graduates who possess the skills that make them competitive in the country and anywhere in the world.
Hello, fellow MedTechs, and welcome to the much-awaited day of our MedTech Week celebration, the Mind and Music Fest.
We appreciate all of you for taking time off your busy schedule to join us here today. We hope that you'll enjoy the activities that we have prepared. I am Saida Recto.
And I am Rona Caril Enriquez, your Masters of Ceremonies. This afternoon, we are going to showcase the minds and talents of our very own MedTech students. I bet that most of you already saw the entries in our Facebook page, and I know that you are guys excited to know our winners. Just right, Zaida?
Yes, Rona. Just like you guys, we are excited to know our winners. But before we forget and get carried away with the frenzy, let me remind everyone in the virtual room to keep your microphones muted until it is time for you to speak. And now, to begin the program, let us take a moment of silence for the invocation and keep attention for the national anthem.
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown. My feet may fail, and there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep. My faith will stand, and I'll call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul rests in your embrace. For I am yours, you are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. My feet may fail, and fear surrounds me. Never fail, and you won't stop now. So I will call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul rests in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine.
Again, once again, we are happy to see you all. May we request everyone to please open your cameras. It's been a long time since the last time that we saw you guys. That's why let's have this moment to see each other again. And yan. Wow, it's nice to see all of your beautiful faces. And now, to welcome us all and to reveal what is in store for this afternoon, here is Professor Sherwin B. Toriano.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I hope that you are all doing fine. So I am very glad to welcome you all here in our culminating activity. So as you know, we are celebrating the 54th founding anniversary of the School of Medical Technology, as well as our Medical Technology Week celebration. In Monday, we started off with activities which included the meme, and of course the art imitation, and of course your Labster TikTok activity. So we call that the creative minds or the creative scientists day. So a lot of you actually have very nice entries. So you all look very good in your entries. And in our webinar last Wednesday, we had three speakers who talked about COVID-19 infections, the microscopic findings, as well as also the limited face-to-face classes have been discussed by our panel of speakers. And today we shall be having our culmination, which will include singing, dancing, as well as, of course, the brain blitz and impromptu speaking contest. And later on, we shall be um, declaring the winners from our first day of competition. So that would be this afternoon after the dance contest. So let me welcome you again, and I hope that you will be having fun with us this afternoon. So this is just a very casual and informal show for all of you. So you don't need to be so stiff, and just relax. So sit back and relax and watch us from your homes. And we may be having visitors as well. So it is not just us at the School of Medical Technology, but we may be having visitors also. So we may be being watched from home by some of the administrators, deans and program chairs as well, and even the president, Sir Marco, and also SVPA, Dr. Filina Yang, our administrators, the staff, the faculty, and of course, your relatives who may be watching with you from home. So I hope that you're all doing fine, and I want you all to stay safe. Okay? So this afternoon will be just a
No? At this juncture, we are going to start the Mind and Music Fest with the singing contest. Before we present the talented singers of the School of Medical Technology, may I call on Ms. Naomi Hongria to present the mechanics of the singing contest.
Thank you, Miss Rania. Here are the mechanics of the singing contest. There should be 1 or 2 entries per year level, singing solo in any genre, in English or in OPM. The song is not an extended version, preferably less than 5 minutes only. All entries are to be pre-recorded and submitted in any acceptable audio-video format. Voice enhancing and modifying applications are not allowed. And now, let's freeze our eyes to discrete musical pieces and sing along to a solo by Megan Esibes and a duet by Rania Maulana and Veronica Malay.
Troubles chasing me again, breaking down my best defense. I'm looking, God, I'm looking for you. Weary just won't let me rest, and fear is filling up my head. I'm longing, God, I'm longing for you. But I will find you in the place I'm in, find you in the mud I am, find you when there's nothing left of me to offer you except for brokenness. You lift me up, you never leave me thirsty. When I am weak, when I am lost and searching, I find you on my knees. So what if sorrow shakes my faith? And what if heartache still remains? I trust you, my God, I'll trust you. 'Cause you are faithful, and I will find you in the place I'm in, find you in the mud I am, find you when there's nothing left of me to offer you except for brokenness. You lift me up, you never leave me thirsty. When I am weak, when I am lost and searching, I find you on my knees, my knees. When my hope is gone, when my fear is strong, when the pain is real, when it's hard to heal, when my faith is shaken and my heart is broken and my joy is stolen, gotta know that you lift me up, you never leave me searching. Find you in the place I'm in, find you in the mud I am, find you when there's nothing left of me to offer you except for brokenness. You lift me up, you never leave me thirsty. When I am weak, when I am lost and searching, I find you on my knees. See Nasasaktan hanggat ko'y maintindihan. Nasa tama ang panahon, hindi naiiwan ang iyong pagbibigyan muli. Kayang bigyan muli. Kahit anong gawin, di na mababalik ang dati. Salamat sa lahat. Balang araw ay makikita, di ka sana lumayo. Kung paglisan lang ang dahilan sa ating hangganan, ikaw pa rin sana.
And that's it for the singing contest. I'm sure you all have your best pick. Will it be from the first year or the fourth year? Comment down below to show your support. For the next event, the Brain Blitz. Here are our quiz masters, Miss Shannon and Mr. Jinx.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I am Jix Petala, and again, happy MedTech Week to everyone. And I will be I will be serving as your game master for today. And to present these mechanics, let me call on my co-game master, Shannon.
Brain Blitz Virtual Quiz Bee. Rules and Mechanics. Participants of the virtual quiz bee have been selected. Join through www.kahoot.it or with the Kahoot app. To enter the game, PIN will be provided on Google Meet. Use your initial surname, your level as nickname. Example, R.Enriquez2. 30 seconds is given to answer every question. Total of 20 questions. Thank you.
Is everyone seeing the Kahoot already? The Kahoot. This is the game pin, guys. 1130071. So to our participants who volunteered, please join now. And also, we're still, even though we have volunteers and assigned participants, everyone is welcome to join if they want to. But just make sure it's a duo. Make sure you have a partner.
Who are our contestants?
Our Shannon, who are the contestants?
Let us all welcome our Brain Blitz participants. We have the first year represented by Ivana May Bona and Megan Esives. The third year represented by RC Erfe and Bianca Lynn Ordones. And the fourth year represented by Carl Simangan and Andrea Legaspi. Best of luck, everyone!
So, ayun. So guys, hali na po yung mga natawag. Yung format po ng name is similar to excuse me, it was team, diba? Team, okay yan. One lang po yung sasali per team. And the format of the name should be like the one you see on the screen. Okay, guys. Okay, the last team. Okay. Last one. Or if you want, kung sino pang may gusto, you're more than welcome to join naman.
Join na kayo, guys.
Join na kayo.
Malaki ba price dyan, sir? Magdadagdag daw si Ma'am Lara at si Ma'am Crisel ng prize.
So we're still missing the representative from first year. Okay guys, last 1 minute. Sali na po. Okay. So ayan, galingan nyo guys. Ano to? It's just general knowledge. So walang clear advantage naman yung higher years, baka kasi isipin nyo ano, may pagka-bias against lower years. Pero hindi naman siya related sa medtech. So yeah, equal footing tayo lahat. So let's go. Just one more contestant left. Wait lang. Hindi maka-join. Ano pong lumalabas? Bakit hindi maka-join? Patry po sa partner nyo kung siya makaka-join. Make sure the pin is correct po. 1130071. Baton. Ano pong... Oh! Nawala yung isa. Come on guys, ba't nawala yung isang contestant? Representative from 4th year.
Wait lang kuya. Mabagal yung internet. Magpapalit kami ni Carl.
Okay. Itong
Pabilisan ng internet connection yan.
So for this is an individual contest, so it is not a year level contest. So individually you should be able to answer. So there would only be one winner para masaya kasi konti lang naman kayo contestants. So go.
Sir, yung representative na lang po sa 4th year pa. Wait natin. Ayan. Guys, should we begin na or are there any joiners mamaya? Last 1 minute, sige. I will give 1 more minute to welcome everyone to participate. To those who want.
Kailangan stable internet nyo dyan sa Kahoot.
Okay. Wala na. Mukhang wala na. Okay. So, meron na ba? Mag-chat na lang po kayo kung gusto nyo mag-join. Para makapag-wait. Ayan. Sumali na si Miss Vice President. Or siya ba yan? Not for.
Anyone can actually join. No one knows the question except us, Jigs and I, and the MCs, the quiz masters and I. So no one really knows the answer or the questions rather. So anyone can join in, even the officers.
Sali na po. Okay, so since time's up na, it's been going on for too long. Let me start na. Okay. So, welcome to Brain Blitz, and for the easy round, you are given 20 seconds to answer each question. Okay, so ready na ba? Let's begin. In music, the musical notation G clef is also known as. Ayan, yung G clef po na sign. Yan yung poster child ng mga music notebook. Ano po yung other name niya? Tenor clef, treble clef, bass clef, or alto clef? And the answer is treble clef. Ayan. Okay, next. Tignan natin. Okay, Carl Simangan got the highest score because he is the fastest. So, pabilisan din to. Okay. Next, geography. What is the capital of the United States of America? Medyo giveaway question, but is it Los Angeles City, New York City, Washington DC, or Boston City? Basta natin yung sounds. Ayan, almost all got the correct answer. It's Washington DC. Okay, Carl is still in the lead. But also, medyo close fight to guys, so pabilisan lang. In arts, who is the creator of the illustration The Vitruvian Man? Yan ang picture ng Vitruvian Man. Then, who is the creator of the illustration The Vitruvian Man? Leonardo da Vinci, Galileo Galilei, Rene Descartes, or Pablo Picasso? Yeah. Okay. Again, most got the correct answer. Let's see. Still in the lead, Mr. Simangan. Okay, next question. In mathematics, what mathematical constant refers to the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter? Ito is diameter. Sorry. Mali yung hindi na ano. Circumference to its diameter. Sorry. Golden ratio, Pythagoras constant, pi, Avogadro's number. Ah, it's pi. Okay, so next. Okay, so ayan, na-overtake na agad. Kasi ganito yung game na to, guys. Pabilisan lang talaga. Next question. In TV and film, which fictional superhero is associated with the quote, "With great power comes with great responsibility"? Oh, Lois in the picture. So guys, medyo ano lang. Oh, it's Spider-Man. Marami atang di nakanood ng Spider-Man. Yung the first film of Spider-Man. Yan. Leading na, iba na naman po ang leading. It's Miss Enriquez. In philosophy, who wrote the allegory of the cave? Oh. Here is the picture of the allegory of the cave. By which famous ancient philosopher? Dito. Hindi bilis ah. Sir Ilag would be proud. Okay. Next question. In literature, which book in the Bible can the story of Moses and the 10 plagues be found? Also, another story is the 10 Commandments. So, is it in Genesis, Revelation, Deuteronomy, or Exodus? Oh, it's in Exodus, guys. Okay. Let us see. Miss Enrique still in the lead. Okay. Next question. In the musical adaptation of the novel Les Miserables, the song I Dreamed the Dream is sung by which character? Is it Fantine, Eponine, Cosette, or Jean Valjean? The song I Dreamed the Dream. It's Fantine. Ito po yung kumanta na, yung character ni Anne Hathaway sa film. Okay, mukhang Miss Enriquez only got the correct answer. Okay, for the 9th question of the easy round, what is the name of the Philippine province highlighted in red? Is it clear? Baka medyo maliit ata. But it's in the Visayas region. Visayas group of islands. It's Cebu. Negros Occidental is medyo kaliwa siya, guys. Okay, so next question. In history, the Spanish colonization of the Philippines began in what year? In 21, 1898, 1515, and 1567. History buffs and not really. Yan, dami. Marami rin yung 1898, guys, is the end of Spanish colonization. But it's in 1521 that the Spanish colonization began. Okay, so that ends our easy round. Let us now go to the difficult round. Now you are given 30 seconds to answer, but now this is double point. So kung sino yung lead ngayon, hindi pa siya set in stone. So, may chance pa po humabol. Okay. In chemistry, what is the most electronegative element? Remember your periodic trends. What is the most electronegative element? Medyo maraming nakakuha ng fluorine. Okay, good. Okay, still in the lead, Miss Enriquez. Pero close behind is Mr. Carl Simangan. Next, in biology, what is the term used to describe mammals that lay eggs? Ayan. Here is a picture of one such mammal that lays eggs. Mammals that lay eggs. Oviparous, monotremes, marsupials, or viviparous. The one in the picture is called an echidna, by the way. It's monotremes. Okay. So oviparous, guys, is to describe any organism that lay eggs. But for mammals, it is monotremes. The question is only pertaining to mammals. Okay, to get the correct answer, Ms. Enriquez, still in the lead. Okay, next question. In logic, according to the square of opposition, the truth of the particular implies the truth of the universal. True or false? If the particular is true, if a member of a set is true, that does not imply that the universal is true. Yan. Baliktad po yun. The truth of the universal implies the truth of the particular, but not applicable vice versa. Okay. Next question. In literature, which is regarded as the oldest known piece of literature, which is regarded as the oldest known piece of literature, the Epic of Gilgamesh, Mahabharata, Bible, or Iliad and Odyssey? Tama, daming nakakuha. Epic of Gilgamesh. It's from one of the earliest recorded works. Next question. In astronomy, what is the name of the nearest star to the sun? So medyo out of this world. Literal na out of this world yung tanong. Alpha Centauri, Proxima Centauri, Andromeda, or Antares. Just a clue, nasa name po yung makikita sa name. Yan, proximate, sabihin malapit. Okay, Ms. Enrique still in the lead and Carl Simangan close behind. Next, in TV and film, in the media franchise Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is not considered an Infinity Stone? Power Stone, Reality Stone, Eternal Stone, or Soul Stone? Alin ang hindi Infinity Stone? Eternal Stone. Okay. Still in the lead. Answer stick of 6. Wow. Okay, next question. In the game of chess, this piece moves diagonally with unrestricted distance. Queen, knight, rook, or bishop? Ayan, nasa picture lahat ng pieces. So, alin dyan ang nagmo-move diagonally? It's bishop. Okay, so, iba-iba kaya sagot. Okay. Next question. Still in the lead, Ms. Rona. In sports, in what game is love a score? Is it tennis, badminton, table tennis, or American football? In what game is love a score? Kita rin sa picture. Yan, it's tennis. So, ito po yung nangyari if tie or 0 yung score ng players. Okay, 3 in a row, Miss Perfect is back in the game. Wow, may chance pa po humabol. Next, In literature, what form of poetry is usually dedicated to the dead? Sonnet, limerick, elegy, or ode? What form of poetry is usually dedicated to the dead? Is it sonnet, limerick, elegy, or ode? It's an elegy. Okay. Since most got the correct answer, let's move on to the final question. In history, what major historical event was caused by the assassination of the Archduke Franz Ferdinand? World War II, World War I, French Revolution, or Cold War? What major historical event was caused by the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand? It's World War I. So he is the heir to the throne of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Okay, so the winners of our Brain Blitz is, we have no tie, and the results are Miss Enriquez got the highest score, and followed by Carl Simangan and Jur, whoever that is, Jur. Okay, so that ends our Brain Blitz, and congratulations to our top three. But I think only the top one will only be the one who will get the prize. Still, congratulations to the other top three. Thank you. Okay, so let us now turn you over to our MCs for the presentation of the entries of the Mind and Music Fest.
So yeah. So last Monday we posted in our official Facebook page the entries of 3 events, namely the meme photo contest, the lobsters TikTok, and the very popular art imitation contest.
These events are collectively undertaken during the Creative Scientist Day. Allow us to present to you the entries once again.
Yo, bro, who got you smiling like that? Like, kill the light, so baby, close your eyes. The way you look at me, you got me mesmerized. Something I gotta say, feel like I'm lost in space. You got like love. Then count your video.
It's like walking through the sky where the stars come from. It's the light within my reach, not as distant as it seems. Dreams are moments not as long, yet we linger in the past. Tell me, do you feel the same? I can take you far, far away, far enough for us to disappear. Should you feel a little scared, know that I'm still right here. It will be a little bittersweet. It might even feel a bit surreal. Just see the stars run past you as you drift apart in air. Like the leaves riding on the autumn breeze. Like the days gone too far for us to see. We on and live it as it is. But once in a while, let the reminiscence brighten this melody. Leaves riding on the autumn breeze. Like the days gone too far for us to.
And there you go. I am sure that you have your personal favorites, and a lot of this were liked, shared, tagged, and heart by our supporters in our Facebook page.
But we have our criteria, namely the content, creativity, and impact, and these were scored already by our faculty judges. The winner shall be announced later.
And for the next event, may I turn may I turn over to Professor Sherwin B. Toriano.
Yes, thank you very much. So our next event would be the impromptu speaking contest. So may I call on our contestants, namely Miss Iwon Chibatu from the 4th year, also Miss Fea Rasul, 1st year, and Miss Astrud Juliana Toledo, 1st year, and Kimberly Ibarra, 3rd year. So we only have 4. So maybe we could still add 2 more if there would be anyone who would like to join in. 2 more. 1 or 2 more contestants for the impromptu speaking contest before we begin. Okay, so may I see those who are our official participants, please. Miss Iwon Jibatu. Is she here already?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so kindly say yes. So Miss Fea Rasul, is she in the house? Miss Fea Rasul?
Yes.
Okay, so number 3, Miss Astrud Toledo. Is she in? Miss Astrud? Miss Astrud Toledo. Kindly open your microphone.
Hello po.
Okay, that's good. And finally, Miss Kimberly Ibarra.
Yes po.
Okay, so any more joiners? Would like to join? 1 or 2 more? It would be fun. Hindi mahirap ang mga tanong. Okay, so I think there are no more joiners. Okay, let us begin. So allow me to share. Okay, I hope you see it all. Okay, is it already visible?
Yes po.
Okay, so impromptu speaking contest, rules and procedures. So the contestants shall be individually called based on random selection. So it will not be in the proper order as I have called you earlier. So it would be called randomly. So the contestant states his or her name and then the year level. Then the contestant's camera and microphone shall have to remain open for the duration of the talk. The contestants pick a number. The number corresponds to a question. So each number contain a different question, of course. So the question shall be shared on screen by me, and I will read it just once. And then I will tell you, you may begin. Once I tell you to begin, it is now your time to speak. And you will only be given 2 minutes to answer the question. So if you exceed in that time, whatever would be your answer beyond the 2 minutes time would not be considered by our judges. So our judges are our faculty. Miss Gladys, Miss Lara, and Miss Crisel are our judges. So judges, also be ready. The contestants are not allowed to accept any form of coaching. So the questions shall cover current and recurring issues of national and world interests. It may be real or hypothetical. Okay? So our criteria for judging includes the following. Content and relevance of your answer, 40%. Credibility of your argument, 40%. Clarity and the coherence of your statements, 20%. So a total of 100%. Okay, so I think that's it. So randomly, let me pick the first contestant. Let me begin with Miss Kimberly Ibarra. Hello, Miss Kimberly.
Hello po.
How are you?
I'm fine today, thank you. It's
Okay.
actually medyo maulan, sir, so
Okay, so oo nga,
baka
makulimlim.
umulan.
Okay.
Baka ma-cut to.
Okay. You understand clearly the rules and regulations now? Mamimili ka ng number. Okay. Pick one number.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, let me prepare your question. I will read it once, and then I will tell you to begin, and I will be giving you 2 minutes. Once the 2 minutes has elapsed, I will tell you to stop. Okay? Okay, here is your question. Question number 2, let me read it first. Aside from the current minimum health protocol being imposed in our country, what are the other effective means that you want to suggest by which the citizens may protect themselves from the COVID infection? Your timer begins now.
First of all, thank you for granting me the platform to speak of this topic, which is very relevant to the current situation. The current health protocols that we have imposed right now are the lockdown, the use of facials, masks, and the continuous vaccination programs that we have. The suggestions that I would like to ask the government or people in power is that we impose people to work from home, but not in a sense that the people who are currently working right now, the ones that are not really what we would call frontliners, not the I'm sorry, for the companies that do not require the same advantage as the frontliners, which are the medical allied health workers or the staff that are helping with food packaging. I would like to request that we help companies like that to impose work from home strategies, because I know that a lot of people right now are working on site, and the reason that they are working on site is because the companies are not providing them the instruments needed for the work from home setup, and that is why they are forced to work on site. Now, I would like to raise this that the government help the
10 seconds.
government help the companies to create a work from home friendly setup.
Thank you very much, Miss Kimberly Ibarra. So I hope the judges got it. You may now score Miss Ibarra. Okay, for our next contestant, we have Miss Feha Rasul. I hope I pronounced your name right. Miss Feha Rasul.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is correct.
Okay, so kindly choose a number from 1 up to 5. You cannot take number 2 because it was already taken.
I will choose number 5.
Number 5. Okay, let me prepare your question for you. Okay, here is question number 5. Question number 5 goes, in the decision to bring balance between the economy and the health risk in a pandemic, what approach would you suggest to lessen the unfavorable impact on both sides?
Okay,
The timer begins now.
thank you for the question. So, first of all, here in the Philippines, the economic state of our country is, according to the statistics, it is decreasing, and the health risk is also increasing. So it has a different effect on both sides, both parties. So for me, for that to change, to balance that kind of situation, I think the solution for that is um, to make the people be aware of the current protocols, so that they will have so they will do it to themselves in doing their daily activities, and for them to have for them to have to for them to continue their work, even though there is this um COVID-19 in this pandemic. So for example, doing the protocols that said by the government, they should do it like wearing the face mask, face shields, and social distancing. So in according to that protocol, so that they will have they will able to have
10
the health
seconds.
risk more. So they will have the health risk more um, low, so that they will have to continue that kind of
Thank you very
activities.
much, Ms. Feha. I hope the judges got it. Okay, thank you very much again. So for our contestant number 3, let me call on Miss Iwon Chibato. Miss Iwon,
Yes po, sir.
hello, how are you?
I'm fine po, and you, sir. I
Very
hope
much fine.
I hope I'm audible right now.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
choose a question from number 1 to 5, except for numbers 2 and 5 because they were already taken.
Number 1. Oh my
Number
God.
1. Okay, let me prepare your question. Okay, here goes question number 1. And the question is, if you are the president for a day, what will be your resolve about our claim to the West Philippine Sea?
Okay, so thank you for the opportunity. The issue of the West Philippine Sea, I think, it has something to do with China claiming that the sea belongs to them, if I'm correct. And I think as a president, I would want to put my country first. And also in putting my country first, I also need to analyze and really calculate the situation in a way that my people will be safe. So I think the best means in this situation is for the Philippines and China to come to an understanding and to come to an agreement, and to also demonstrate that even though China may be a big country, or maybe like economically, or maybe like advanced more than the Philippines, but as small as the Philippines is, it also has its right. It also has its people, and it also is a country with people who are working hard. And if that is the Philippines land, I think the Philippines need to fight for the land, but in a very peaceful manner, for the population to be safe in the situation, in handling the problem or the situation. Thank you, po.
Okay, thank you very much. On time. I hope the judges got it already. So for our last contestant, we have Miss Astrud Juliana Toledo. I hope I pronounced your name right. Miss
Yes,
Astrud?
tama po.
Okay. So ready? So I think
Yes
you
po.
only have two choices. Number three, you have to choose from number three or number four.
Number 4 po, sir.
Okay, let me prepare your question. Number four it is. And your question goes, social media is one of the main sources of information today. What do you think should be the proper attitude of a citizen towards news, facts, and data being presented?
Thank you for that question, Sir Sherwin, and good afternoon po to everyone. For me, I think that the proper attitude that a citizen should show towards the news and the facts that are being presented in social media networks is that when, for example, when a fake news is presented in a social media platform, people should not fight over it. People should not give comments about what is the truth or what is not the truth, because first of all, before we believe in something that is presented in the social media, we should first clarify if the authority themselves stated that fact. And I also believe that fighting over what is right or whatever is wrong on the internet is not a good attitude for us, because it only shows that we are fighting over something that is petty. We are fighting over something that we have no assurance of. And people should be mature enough, disciplined enough to know what is right and what is wrong from the social media or from the public itself. And lastly, people should know that people should know what is more important than fighting on the internet about a simple or petty stuff. People should give respect towards each other, whether it is
10
right
seconds.
or wrong. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope the judges got it. Okay, you may send me your score sheets already, and let me turn you over to the MCs for the next event. So thank you very much all for joining. That was wonderful.
Wow, that was intense. Indeed, all the medtech students are competitive and intelligent. Again, thank you, Professor Sherwin Toriano, and of course to all of our participants.
Okay, can we go ahead with the next?
Okay, now that we have witnessed the competitiveness of our participants in Quiz B and impromptu speaking, now let's find out if our medtechs are also competitive with their dance moves. For this, Miss Maolana and Miss Hungria, please take over for the dance competition.
Thank you, Sir Toriano and Ms. Rona. At this moment, we will present to you the entries of the dance contest, originally performed by our medical technology students. Before we proceed to their performances, may I call on Ms. Rania to present the mechanics of the dance contest.
Thank you, Miss Naomi. So here are the mechanics for the dancing contest. There should be one entry only per year level, solo or a group with a maximum of 4 members. Any dance style will do, modern, folk, ballet, tango, etc. Props and costumes are encouraged but not required. All entries are to be pre-recorded and submitted in any acceptable audio-video format. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of virtual applause to this medical technology students from first year and third year.
Da 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 da. This my mother, you know. You coulda be mother than Brian Kobe. This my mother, then you live won't speak. So don't bother mess with my mommy, with my mommy, with my mommy. You really think your bad say your mother on me. Things I go start at night, you won't sleep. Up and cut off, make you look like free. Them say them a bad girl, but girl them not. They gon' put hands on the chick. They gon' put hands on me. I was watching when I got through the door. What I'ma do, they ain't prepared for. No, I'm done. We go longer than another. Them nothing talk about the real done. Put money in a pump, them a bun like gummer. No boy can't diss me or my mother. Round here it's safe, everybody need armor. We got shot at any brother. No girl can't tell me about my mother. 16 shots, we go longer than another. Them nothing talk but the real done. Put body in a pump, him a bun like gummer. No boy can't diss me or my mother. Round here it's safe, everybody need armor. 16 shots, we got shot at any brother.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I want you. Used to be my mind like standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no patience. So won't you please?
And there you have it. So that is for the dancing contest, and I'm sure you have your best pick for those top two dancers. So comment down below who's your best choice. So at this juncture, let us pay attention to the announcement of the winners.
Maybe we should be needing time in order to tabulate for the impromptu and the dance contest still. So maybe 5 more minutes before we announce the winners. So MCs, kindly stretch the time, please.
So ayun, habang hinihintay natin yung pagtatali ng mga winners, may we know guys, how are you? Kamusta ang ating mga online class?
Kaya ano pa naman.
Kaya ba naman? Sa tingin nyo, sino po ang mananalo sa ating singing and dance competition?
Maybe the others may be requested to open their cameras before we announce the winners. Because we have not seen all of them earlier. Konti pa lang sila nag-open ng cameras. Maybe now we could see all of the others. So the officers may be busy. So excuse the officers because we will be busy in tallying the score sheets.
So yan, may we request everyone to please open your cameras. Yan, let's take this time para makilala natin yung mga hindi pa natin namumukaan na medtech students. Yan. Yan, kumakaway si Ate Camille. Yan. Yan, madami na pala tayong mga first year medtech. So, hello po. Kamusta po ang online class nyo?
So, kamustahin natin ang first year. So, magtanong tayo from one of our fellow officer, Miss Astrud. Kamusta naman ang online class niya so far ngayon?
Okay naman. Magme-midterm, super busy sa schoolworks, but super happy with PWU and the freshies.
Mga fourth year naman daw tanungin kamusta.
Ay naman, madaming ginagawa. Journal, reflection, ganun.
Parang ang saya-saya nyo naman, ang dami nyo ginagawa. Teka, tuwan-tuwa pa kayo ha. Enjoy ba?
Masaya po kasi madami pong ginagawa.
So ayun, about our MedTech Week memes entry, sino yung mga nakarelate dun sa ng smear? Nakailang box kayo ng slide?
Nag-iisa kaming 4. Nag-iisang box.
Lahat ba naka-experience na ng puncture?
Naku, sana lahat.
Kahematoma lang naman.
Ay, home patient.
Ang tuwa ko guys sa
Yes,
ano
sabi ni Ate Kim, mas nakaka-relate daw yung 2.5. Yes. Sa lahat ng course tayo lang atay masaya sa 2.5.
Nakakatuwa guys yung ano niya, yung imitation.
Yes, ang gaganda si Ma'am.
Pwede lang ipanalo kayo lahat eh. Kaya lang di naman pwede. Nakakatuwa.
Kaya nga, Ate Phil.
Speaking pa-premium picture nyo.
Ang gaganda ng entry ng mga art imitation po natin.
Sabit niya dyan sa kwarto nyo, pa-frame nyo.
Yes.
Yun yung profile pic.
Ate Phil, magparamdam ka naman. Isa na mga lalay sa dyan.
Okay lang ako.
Yun yung pa-flooring.
Doble ako.
Hello? Yan! So standby lang tayo guys habang naghihintay tayo ng result ng ating mga winners. Ready na ba tumanggap ng GCash ang ating mga winners? Ready nyo na yung numbers nyo guys. Ay yes ma'am.
Okay, I think we are about to finish. So ayan na, tinatali na ng ating auditor and treasurer. Okay, so maybe we will begin with the first batch of winners. Okay, so let me share first on the first day, Creative Scientist Day, we already have the winners because they have been prejudged, and our officers are now tallying the scores for today's activity. Yes, Miss Gladys.
Napindot lang po. Nagalaw lang po pa ba?
Okay. Okay, so let me share the first one, the first set of winners. Now, the succeeding winners will not be having their names yet appearing on the certificate because we have not yet finalized it. Are you already seeing this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, awarding ceremony. Sana may drum rolls. Okay, so let us begin with the meme photo contest. So, our faculty judges, decided on this on September 21. So, the meme photo contest, just like the imitation and the art imitation as well as the lobsters TikTok, were judged based on content, 40%, creativity, 40%, and impact, 20%. So, okay. So, the meme photo contest winner is entry number 1. Our winner is entry number 1, and this is from Miss Camille Miranda. So, yan. So, maraming estudyante nakaka-relate dyan, no? 2.5 lang, masaya na. Lalong-lalo na sa mga subjects ko. Okay, next. Our winner for the Lobsters TikTok contest, judged based on the criteria, content 40%, creativity also 40%, and impact 20%. So the Lobster TikTok contest winner is, watch
Yo,
this.
bro, who got you smiling like that? Like, you're the light, so baby, close your eyes. The way you're looking at me, you got me mesmerized. Something I can't escape. Feel like I'm lost in space. You got that good love.
Okay, so entry number 4 is our winner for the Lobsters TikTok contest.
Yo, bro.
And she is none other than Miss Ella Joy Verano. So congratulations, Miss Verano, for winning the Lobsters TikTok challenge. Next, let us proceed with the next one, with the art imitation contest. The art imitation contest, criteria for judging: content 40%, creativity 40% as well, and impact 20%. Okay, so our winner for the art imitation contest is entry number 1. And entry number 1 is from no other than Miss Krisha May Kabansag. So Krisha May Kabansag, congratulations. I hope I got your name right, Krisea or Krisha. Okay. Yes? Krisha ba or Krisea?
Isaiah po.
Okay, Krisea, so congratulations. Okay, so I think the officers have finished in their tally. So the Brain Blitz. So the Brain Blitz winner, Quiz Master. Who is our Brain Blitz winner?
Okay, so our Brain Blitz winner is Miss Lona Enriquez from third year. Congratulations.
Okay, Miss Rona Enriquez, congratulations for winning the Brain Blitz contest. Okay, we shall be giving you or finishing your certification for that matter. And next, for the impromptu speaking contest. Okay, for the impromptu speaking contest, the winner is contestant garnering a total score of 284 points from our judges. So the winner for the impromptu contest is contestant number 4. And contestant number 4 is Miss Astrud. Congratulations, Miss Astrud, for winning the impromptu contest. And we also have this one, the singing contest. Okay, the singing contest, the winner for our singing contest is none other than contestant number 1, Miss Megan Isibes from the first year. So congratulations, Miss Isibes. And then we go to the dance contest. Okay, for the dance contest, the winner garnered. Okay, so our winner for the dance contest is contestant number 1, Miss Ira Imbante. Okay, so Miss Ira Imbante is our winner for the dance contest. Okay, so let me turn you over to our President and Vice President for the closing remarks. So congratulations to all the winners. So we will be forwarding to you the certificates after being signed. And of course, we have prepared prices for you, modest prices for you. So it will be sent over via GCash na lang. Okay, so that is much better kesa sa items because it would be very difficult to send. So mas maigi na yung cash. So you will be winning 1 million pesos each. Okay, so thank you very much for joining. And okay, so let us proceed with the closing remarks.
Thank you so much, our program chair, Mr. Toriano. For the closing remarks, university officials, deans and program chairs, faculty and students, good afternoon. We have appreciated the engagement and have contributed to this medical technology week celebration with inline theme medical technology recalibrating to the meet challenges in the pandemic era and beyond. Today, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all who exerted efforts in ensuring the success of the Medical Technology Week. During this pandemic time, as being students, we have advantages and disadvantages. We come to know that this virus is not a blessing to students, but a foreshadow to adjust to online mode of education. But despite these situations, we can see that participation in these activities is part of student identities. They provide of authors with whom a common interest and skill set is shared. They serve as setting of their talent despite their busy personal and professional schedules. They still give an effort to make these events possible. I hope everyone had a wonderful time, showcase these talents and creativity, and proven that pandemic cannot interfere with what we can do as medical technology students. As the semester continues, a friendly reminder to everyone, let us help one another, to all students out there. We all know that we are struggling with online classes and always be kind.
We would like to wrap up this event by thanking and, you know, highly the grateful under the dynamic leadership of our very own PW President, Mr. Alfredo Benitez, for their generous support to make this event possible. All thanks go to the faculty and staff, headed by our program chair, Professor Sherwin Vitoriano, for and with coordination to the MedTech Executive Committee and PWICT for organizing and making our event successful. Also, we wish to express our thanks to all the wonderful and actively participated who spoke, showed their creative and talented side, who performed today, and of course to the judges, faculties that came in this day to execute this program. It served as an amazing lineup. Despite your busy personal profession and professional schedules, you still make an effort to make these events possible. And lastly, congratulations to our contestants and to all for continuously striving for their dreams of becoming a registered medical technology and health professionals. May it be an inspiration to strive and work hard on our studies to become a future medtech and enrich all the memories that we made this medtech week. We look forward to seeing you again to our future events. Have a nice day. Stay safe and protected of COVID-19. Again, I am Rana Carl Enriquez,
And I'm Sai Directo, your
your
Masters.
Masters of Ceremonies.
Okay, thank you very much. Your Masters of Ceremonies are also our Vice President and President respectively. So for the last time, let me ask everyone to open their cameras for the photo options. Okay? Who would take the pictures? Okay, Mr. Pitelo, can you take the picture? Screenshots of all of us. Okay,
Sir,
those
some
at
would be,
home.
ano sir, some would be not included since there are too many
Okay.
of us.
Okay, you may be able to. Is it possible that you would be taking the screenshots?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So kindly open your cameras, please. Memento of the occasion. So, 54th Medical Technology Anniversary, as well as our Medical Technology Week celebration. So,
Okay na
we
po,
hope
sir.
to see you again on our other activities. Next activity would be on the second week of November, and that would be the research forum. Now, in our previous research forums, we actually had a thesis presentation coming from our master students. And the college students had no participation in that one. So in November, I hope that it would be the college students now, because you have finished in the last term, you already finished 3 theses. And even one of them, I am proud to say that one of those theses has been published or is out to be published by the Philippine Women's University. And that thesis is about the vaccines, preference for vaccines under with Miss Rania and a group. So I also let me encourage the other 2 groups as well, because you all have a very good thesis. So they are meta-analysis. You can present that to our research office, forward that one in order to be approved for publication. So as early as today, even if you are only just students, or even if you have not yet graduated, it is good that you should be able to publish already your thesis, because you will carry that until you get old, that you are a published writer thesis. Okay, so let me encourage even those in the lower year, the first year and the third year, that later on when you get through your thesis, you write it well so that it would be publishable. So publishing your thesis is not only for professionals, for the faculty members, but it is for the students as well. So it is a plus factor for you that you are publishing your research thesis. So write it well so that it would be very publishable. So I congratulate all our winners, our students. Thank you very much for participating. So you have proven that you are not just here for the academics. You also have talents to show. And you're all very creative. So in the next activity, I hope to see you all again. And I want to see that same participation that I saw in this activity, in all the activities we had for this week and even in the previous um, trimesters. Okay, so again on November, expect another activity which would be the research forum, and already the graduating students knew that they would be presenting their thesis, so they shall be preparing their thesis to be presented on that research forum in November. And also included with that would be the dean's listers as well. So try to do well in your studies. So I know that this is a pandemic, it's very difficult, but we are already 1 year and 8 months. So with that time, I hope that you have already adjusted well. And to other students who are not actually doing well in the face-to-face classes are actually doing much better today because it is the online classes. So I hope that you continue with that one. And for all, those students who are trying to cope up still, I hope that you find the way to really find your path and do better the next time. So it is not just a one-time opportunity to be here. So it is always, you always have the opportunity to do better next time. And I hope you do it better sooner than later. Okay? So thank you very much for joining us. So this is, let me present the last part of our presentation. So our webinar committees include the following: program and technical team, the certificates team, the registration, invitation, documentation, and overall. So they have been working very hard. So thank you very much for our executive committee, our School of Medical Technology officers, student officers. So with that, let me end with the Philippine Women's University hymn.
We
suite enterprise for education, which was more robust.
They make applications and softwares that are free and accessible to all students.
G Suite offers variety of tools that made it easier for me to think of more creative ways to deliver the instruction.
Faculty members are happy because students are participative, and of course they are not stressed in using Google Classroom because it's really very simple.
Google Docs is really helpful for us students. They have the feature of being able to change or edit or revision directly.
The Google Jamboard sits like an interactive whiteboard which replaces the whiteboard that I use in a regular classroom.
Google provided us a good platform wherein we can mimic the actual experience of our student in campus. We'll be able to deliver what's necessary for our